First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, right? We do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah, right? Who are we? We the children of the light in this dark world. May the Heavenly Father, love and mercy truly endure forever for Israel. Right, it's your brothers from Sakari Philly set. Do a sit down, right? On the Feed the Flock note, right, and go into it because it's a lot going on. You know, people talking about, you know, a lot of hatred going around, a lot of, you know, don't say this, don't say that, but don't nobody really speak about the anti-Semitism being done against us, right? It's a whole lot of anti-Semitic stuff being said and done against us, right? Foots being put on our neck. The one video, the brother was in the back of the seat of the cop car,
right?
And the cops was holding his nose because they were saying that he put the crack down his throat. Like they already beat him up, but then they shoved the baton down his throat and had him gag on his own throat, and they killed him. Right? So yeah, I mean it's a whole lot of anti-Semitic stuff going against us, and just going to touch on some of this stuff. Going to this article, it's from the Washington Post. Right? Police say deaths of black people by hand are suicides. Many blacks aren't so sure. Right? So they already discarding what's going on, and you know this been going on for a while. Actually, it's been low key, but now it's starting to be more brought to the light on how many hands that's done to us, just left in parts. The sister that was hung in the jail, like it's so many different cases. Like it was almost even even hard to even keep up, right? Because it's just so many cases that you just turn around where we're just killing each other. Going to this a little bit. 4 black people have been found hung from trees in the last month. California, New York, Texas. Authorities say that all of these deaths appear to be suicides with no signs of foul play. But family members of the deceased, protesters, activists, and some scholars of anti-black violence are skeptical about these conclusions. Rumors are also swirling on social media that deaths are lynchings, with Twitter users saying things like, "With a sound body and mind, here I tell you right now, if my body is found hanging from a tree, I did not commit suicide. It was a murder." So our people, we gotta go on social media and write notes. We gotta write notes saying that, listen, if y'all find me dead hanging from a tree, I didn't do it to myself, right? So like this was bro, get Psalms 73 and 8. So like what's going on here? Like, you know, you got these people going around speaking about these evil and demonic things, right? That happen to us, because when it actually happens to them, it's called anti-Semitic. You know, don't say this. You know, don't say that. Like, you know, hurt my feelings. Get Ecclesiastes 7:7. Read that.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 73 and verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
Right, and they speak wickedly concerning our oppression, but when theirs come around, they wanna put it into our school. Like, what do our kids gotta learn about Jewish Holocaust for? Like, what is that gonna do for them? Right, learn about people getting put in ovens instead of learning about their own people who was put on boats, transported to another country, forced to you know, forget their language, their heritage, and pick up another man's culture. You know, that should prosper them more than learning about, you know, the being burnt alive, you know, by Jewish people, right? And they talking about that's anti-Semitic. What's that? 7:7. Yeah, read that real quick.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. And this is why people getting mad now these days. You got people snapping. Matter of fact, you got what was it? It was the Black Militias group. They went against the white guy who had his knee on George Floyd neck. They went there and marched. You seeing black militias groups have AKs, rifles, and they're going on there, right? Listen, I mean, I know people don't want to hear it and all this and that, you know. I mean, my grandmom told me to love everybody. You know, the good, sweet book says love everybody. Listen, there's going to be a race war coming to America.
Right.
And it ain't nothing people could do about it, right? So you just best to get your mind right and to do what the Lord said do so you can be on the right side of this. Read that from the top.
Chapter 7, verse 7, Ecclesiastes. Surely oppression maketh wise men mad.
Right, and this is why we angry now these days. We angry because we getting afflicted and we getting told to not hate other people, but it's okay for people to hate us. You know what I mean? And that's what's going on. Come on.
And the gift destroyed their heart.
Right, and these little gifts that y'all giving us, they're destroying us. Right, this so-called food that you giving us, this GMO food, you know, giving out free food through the churches and all this free stuff, it's destroying us physically, you know, and mentally. I mean, it's destroying us mentally because it still has our strong men, you know, going around talking about, you know, they getting slapped upside the head and they talking about, yeah, but we should still love everybody, right? So let me go into this real quick. This is from the Washington Post too. This is Kids in Cage, right? This is you know, our Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters, right? I mean, who actually had this land before these demons, right? I mean, but they go around talking about some, you know, I mean, now you're illegal immigrants, we push you out, so now, you know, y'all gotta, you know, fill out forms to to come back to a land that your grandfather done had, right? This from the Washington Post. From the Washington Post, Kids in Cages. House hearing explains immigration detainees as Democrats push for more information. All right, I'm gonna go down. Go to this point. Woman alleges her daughter dies of a viral lung affection after negligence and mistreatment in the U.S. immigration jail. Told a Congress panel Wednesday that she begged for medical staff for help only to watch the gagging child turn weak, feverish, then thin. This is her quote right here. "My baby grew sicker every day." Yasmin Chavez, the mother of a 19-month-old Maria, said during an emotional hearing she was vomiting consistently. "I saw her suffer in a way you can't imagine." This is the mother speaking about her daughter, right? Chavez had said that Maria died last year, shortly after she was released from immigration. So hold up. I mean, she was released from immigration. So basically, they knew that they were responsible for her being sick to that point. So now, all of a sudden, they made her legalize her to be free because they knew that she was going to die. And this way that they cannot accept blame for it because she wouldn't be in their custody. Look, I made her free.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, this is an evil society. Get Sirach 11 and 13 going on these demons. Matter of fact, yeah, you get Sirach 7 and 13. Yeah, bring the priest up.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, and I'm starting at verse 46. All our enemies have opened their mouths against us. Fear and a snare is come upon us, desolation and destruction. My eye runneth down with rivers of water for the destruction of the daughter of my people.
And we out here crying. Like,
no, just how she just said she had to watch her daughter in agony be basically suffer agonizing death. Is all you can do is just wail and cry from the destruction that's being done to our people, man. And it just effed up, man. We getting fed up with it, man. That's all. We tired of it.
And at one point, and at some point, you know, these effeminate Christian men, I mean, I'm sorry to say, you know what I mean, but I gotta break the news to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gonna get fed up too, right? Those of you that were meant to be fed up.
Kind.
Yeah, I mean, because some of y'all still gonna stay lost in the sauce, and y'all gonna still keep getting sick, getting hit upside your head, you know. But God said, love everybody, right? The scripture just said that we crying for our people. Like, I mean, we out here crying. I mean, actually crying, and we're crying aloud. I mean, when we go up to these highways and byways, we're crying aloud, begging our people to come into this marriage. I mean, so we can end this captivity. Through the Heavenly Father can end this captivity through us showing our obedience to Him. I mean, and that's what we trying to do. Sirach,
7:15, right?
yeah. I'm gonna go back into this real quick.
I'm there too.
All right, kind of hold up. Go back into this. And Jarvis said that Maria died last year, shortly after she was released from immigration and custody enforcement in Texas, after authorities failed to properly diagnose her symptoms. You know what I mean? And allow a treatable affection to become deadly. So they allowed something that could have been easily treatable, you know what I mean, to become deadly. You know what I mean, and not even to show the pictures. This is easy for y'all to look up, by the way. Like, they got our brothers and sisters, little kids in cages, in the type of cages that you will put your dog on when you carrying them on a bus or on an airplane. This is the type of same comparable cages that they got our little brothers and sisters in, right? And y'all talking about something I shouldn't hate. I mean, we shouldn't hate them. Listen, God hates them.
Right.
You know what I mean, and He gonna afflict them for all the anti-Semitic stuff that they did to us, right? Because it's anti-Semitic what they doing to us. And God don't care if they Semitic too. You know what I mean, like, that's, people act like that's such a big deal. Like, oh, that's anti-Semitic. Listen, we Semitic. You know what I mean? But the Lord care about our Semitic bloodline more than yours. He don't care about your Semitic bloodline. You know what I mean? It said that Egypt was a ransom for us. Do you know what a ransom is? A ransom is like when you can have somebody's child, someone's wife, and then you call them up and say, listen, bring this or that. You know what I mean? And pay me. You know what I mean? The Lord said He used the Egyptians as a ransom for us. And He gonna do the same thing with these nations today. Right? I'm gonna continue and allow a treatable affection to become deadly, right? Chavez, who filed a wrongful death claim against the United States government, said she came forward to raise awareness about the conditions of the USA treatment and faculties, saying that the world should know what happened to my Maria. Right, and so everybody should know what happened to little Maria, and right, and all these brothers and sisters that's down there, right, and that's getting molested, raped, and all this stuff like that. Like, bring it up, bro.
Sirach, what, 7-13?
Yeah, 7-13.
God, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 7 and verse 13. Use not to make any manner of lie.
It's 7-13. Oh no, that's my fault. It is in it's in Ecclesiastes. My fault.
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, my fault. Sorry about that.
I'm on Ecclesiastes 7:13.
All right, bring it up.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 13. Consider the work of God. For who can make that straight which He hath made crooked?
Right. So who can make that straight? Like, these nations, and particularly these white people, right? They were always created to be crooked on this earth, right? And ain't nothing straight about them. This is why most of them are pedophiles, and you know they like little skinny girls, and I mean they're very demonic people. Just ask the Native Americans, right? They said that they speak with a fourth tongue. I mean, based upon how they will always say one thing, but then do another thing. It's almost like that they were saying that they lie upon a lie upon a lie upon a lie. I mean, they said they had four tongues.
Right.
This is the type of serpent that we dealing with. And that's going to this just real quick. It's a I believe a series, not a movie, called Cracker, right? Not Cracker, like Cracker. Yeah,
with the A at the end.
Yeah, with an A at the end, not the ER. Coming out, right? And they got that show coming out. They showed a preview to it, and they got they're basically trying to the Lord is putting the spirit even on Esau to help fuel these race wars, right? To help put blacks and Hispanics in the spirit of race wars, to put these neo-Nazis in the spirit of race wars. He's helping to fuel the fire, right? I mean, because he want this to happen, believe it or not. Right. I mean, so it's this series coming out called Cracker, and it's basically talking about, what if the tables got flip-flopped, right? What if it got turned around, and what if white people was afflicted? Well, guess what? Like, we've been saying that. I mean, because the Bible been saying that.
Right.
I mean, like Esau always want to act like he coming up with a new, something new, breakdown, some type of new understanding. The Bible been saying that, bro. Get Isaiah 14. Get Galatians, right? Galatians chapter 6, right? So the Bible been saying that. You know what I mean? And y'all should have knew that already, right? Because it's only but for so long that a people who's much more stronger than you, much more superior than you, would just allow themselves to stay at the bottom, right? It's only but for so long that this would occur. Bring that up.
On the top?
Yeah, come on.
This book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
So we the only ones that's going to have this mercy. Nobody else, right? Come on.
And set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
So we going to put y'all in your place. And you know what I mean? Like, we actually going to physically do it and mentally do it. Like, we're going to bring you to our place, but put y'all in your place, right? Come on.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
So before this series came out, right, we already knew through the Spirit that this was going to take place. Right. So read what you got, 6 and 7.
6 and 7. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So
that same vibration you put into the so-called universe, y'all white people, y'all like to act like y'all so deep. The same energy that y'all put in the universe, that's the same energy that the universe gonna give y'all back, right? So y'all put death and destruction into the universe, that's what's gonna happen right back to y'all. It's the Lord said He likened His judgment to a ring.
That's right.
So it's only gonna loop back around to y'all. And I mean, like, I don't know what y'all think. Y'all just y'all be able to, let's just sweep it under the rug. And listen, y'all can have as many blacks and Hispanics, males and females agree with y'all. Let bygones be bygones. That was their grandparents. That ain't them today. Like the Lord said differently. Keep going on that.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
So that's in the Bible, right? So this series coming out, we didn't really need that to help edify us when the Bible said that this was going to happen, right? Yeah, I mean, and that's funny on that. I think that's on that because there's still going more with this series. Seeing the preview. I mean, I was seeing that they was acting like, oh well, it's only going to be the bad white people because it was this one white boy who coincidentally enough he had Donald Trump 2020. I don't know if they're trying to give you a pre-notion of what may happen. He had Donald Trump 2020 on his car, right? So they try to act like only the bad ones are going to be the ones that's going down. Jeremiah chapter 30. I mean, it's just the bad white ones. I mean, some of the good ones, they going, they going to still be able to stand though. In fact, get Isaiah 60. I'll read that real quick. 16.
All right, kind. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
No, just the bad ones.
All that they have devoured thee shall be devoured.
No, but hold up, they didn't do nothing to me though.
Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
All the people that had animosity, had hatred, had anti-Semitism, right? Anti-Semitic thoughts against us, right? It said all they that devoured thee, right? All they that put us on Section 8, all they that gave us access cards, right? All they that said that you can live by just $5 an hour, right? $7 an hour, right? We raised it up $2, right? All they that devoured thee, come on,
shall be devoured.
Y'all gonna get destroyed. And what else?
And all thine adversaries,
Come on.
every one of them, shall go into captivity.
So we knew this. Before y'all get ready to put the series out, the Lord told us, he assured us that this was going to happen.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So before y'all try to put this series out and say, oh, well, you know, we got something new that's about to come out, you know, to give y'all black people hope. The Lord been giving us hope, you know what I mean, from all the way from the ancient days.
Right.
You know what I mean? So y'all ain't giving us hope with this movie that's get ready to come out. Bro, get Revelations chapter 2. Read what you got, because they acting like it's 60 and 11, but hold that real quick. It's they try to act like in the preview I was watching, they try to act like they showed a real quick snippet, you know, of it, that the white guy that went back in time, or you know, went to another, let's just say, dimension, and you know, he was being enslaved. He started to have a rebellion. Yeah, I mean, just like how blacks had rebellions against the slave, they try to act like, oh well, he started to rebel.
Trying to make them their own
Nat Turner.
Nat Turner, right?
Yeah, they.
It ain't gonna be none of that. I'm gonna get destroyed. Like
that's the way I was going. But Esau deal with semantics though. Right. So he tried to I guess give white people hope, and you know, show that he was doing like the Superman punch on one of the black slave owners, like jumped over in the air and super punch. Yeah, I mean, one of his black slave owners. But we're reading about slavery that's going to go down in the Bible. Right. Now let's read if the slaves that we're going to possess, if they're going to be able to fight back against us. Read what you got, 60 and 11.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 11. Therefore, thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that man may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
Y'all gonna bring all y'all riches and golds. Like now we up here trying to buy chains, we trying to buy this. We ain't gonna be buying it at, you know, once our big brother come back. Right. Y'all gonna be coming and giving us the stuff. Right. You see that? Come on.
That their kings may be broke.
Come on.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
So the nation and kingdom that don't want to serve us, y'all think y'all gonna fight against us. But God said the nation and kingdom that don't want to serve us, come on,
shall perish.
They shall what?
They shall perish.
Y'all gonna die. Right? Like, it ain't gonna be no liberal rights. It ain't gonna be like y'all trying to march to be equal.
That's
you know what I
right.
mean? Listen, if y'all don't want to listen, y'all gonna die. Revelations 2 and 26.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 26.
Bring it out.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Right, and that's separation in the Bible. This in the last book. So y'all talking about something we're all going to be equal. You know what I mean? That's my brother in Christ. Right? God said something different. Right? So it said that, read it again.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
So the Israelite that keeps the Lord's word, keeps these commandments to the end, right? He shall get power over the nations, right? He gonna get power over these nations, over these heathen nations. Come on.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Now it said we're gonna rule them with a rod of iron. So is this rod of iron just gonna be made of putty and it's gonna be soft when it hit them? Let's find out. Come on.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Right, we gonna break y'all down like to the microscope of fiber, right? Physically and mentally. Like, you know, like how you gotta break a person down, like you just gotta beat them down into submission so that now they just understand who the real power is. Like you gotta beat them just down. Like that's, read that 27 again.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter they shall as a vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
And y'all gonna get broken into pieces, right? In them days. right? Now let me go into this stuff, because the brother was going into it in his video though. You got multiple celebrities, right, coming out in these last days. Talking about get Hebrews real quick. You got multiple brothers coming out Hebrews 11, right? You got multiple brothers coming out in these last days. Celebrities talking about, that we're Israelites. Carmelo Anthony, Ice Cube, like the list is on and on and on and on and on and on, right? Nick Cannon, right? Deshaun Jackson. The brother had to try to take back his words so he can get his 11 million, right? I just heard on the radio report in the car that it said that Nick Cannon was trying to take back his words. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's crazy, when people can talk about their affliction, but you can't talk about yours, right? This is crazy. But this is for, y'all in a position of so-called power or in wealth, because the Lord is going to have to, some of y'all, and maybe not all of y'all, the Lord is going to require something of y'all. The same thing that he did with brothers and, sisters that was in high positions back then, but this brother in particular, Moses, right? Read what you got, verse 26.
Verse 26. Hebrew chapter 11, verse 26. Esteeming the reproach of Hamashiach greater breaches that
started at 12.
12.
Yeah. Or 24.
Oh, 24?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the point.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's,
right?
Of Pharaoh's daughter.
Right. He refused to be called a dirty, stinking African. Come on.
Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God.
So this is going to have to be proposed to y'all brothers and sisters that's in power, right? It's not just about, we Israelites. Like some of y'all are going to be asked to, either renounce your riches or, come out and do the walk, right? Some of y'all is with great power comes great responsibility, and with being in a great position, the Lord may require more of you. Who knows, right? So just be prepared. Just don't think that it's good enough to come out and say, oh, well, we're Israelites. My job is done. Like that's it. That's all I need to do. Like
it's only the beginning of the journey, man.
Like the Lord may require something more. You read that again, 25.
25. Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God.
Come on.
Than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. To enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, right? Most High God will, brothers in that day, they can have the strength to reject, all the so-called riches that they got in this world. Because bro was going into it earlier, store up for yourself treasures that are in heaven, right? So where moth and rust doeth not corrupt, right? All this stuff, the diamonds, all this stuff is going to be corrupted, right? Through time. But we got to store up heavenly treasures. This is what he tells us to do. And I'm going to go into this just real quick. What Sean Jackson was saying to Sean Jackson about, if I read this real quick. Matter of fact, switch over. You start, just read that, the highlighted. What Sean Jackson was saying about Hitler. Come on.
Hitler said, because the white Jews knows that the Negroes are the real children of Israel, and to keep America's secrets, the Jews will blackmail America.
Right, and to keep, like read that part again. This is crazy. Read that again.
To keep America's secrets.
No, read it from the last part. That last line you
the last line?
Yeah.
To keep America's secrets, the Jews will blackmail America.
Right, so the Jewish people will blackmail America. They say, hold up, listen, we claiming to be the people of God, but you rule the world. You know what I'm saying? And you got the people of God actually under your feet. So check this out. You keep giving us $1 billion. you keep protecting us from everybody coming at us. Yeah, I mean, and we won't act like you don't actually have the people of God underneath your feet. Right? Come on with the highlight.
They will extort America. They are planning for world domination. Won't work if the Negroes know who they are,
right?
Who they were.
Their plan for domination won't work if the blacks and Hispanics know who they are. Come on.
The white citizens of America will be terrified to know that all this time they've been mistreating and discriminating and lynching the children of Israel.
That's the real anti-Semitic going on right there. Right? That's what's really going on. And Hitler was saying it. Hold up, read this real quick.
America has stolen the Jews.
Come on.
The Jews of God.
Come on. His
jewelry. The Negroes. They are the true Hebrews.
Right. The Negroes are the real Hebrews. I'm gonna just read this last part. Matter of fact, go. Matter of fact, let me read this part for you. You can go into it. This is the rest of Hitler quote. Right. They will fear God. They will fear God will destroy them as He destroyed Egypt for doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. So the elite, the Illuminati, keep this secret at all costs. After I die, I will one day cause World War III. But just by this message, right? So he's saying that, if blacks and Hispanics wake up to who they are, they're going to rebel against this society, and that will start being the upbringing to World War III. Ain't that what the Bible say, though? Right. Like you can't tell me that these demons don't go into your scriptures, right? And I will cause World War III by this message, which will be like planting a seed in a people's mind until it sprouts once they nurture that seed and seek more truth and learn Hitler was right. And then that's just the author quoting this, but the top quote that was from Hitler's memoirs, and that was his actual quote. That was the author of the book quoting that. But read that real quick, chapter 2, and started verse 5.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 5. For our time is a very shadow that passes away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again.
Right, and this talking about these heathens. When you read further up at the top of this chapter, right, Solomon is about to give a breakdown on these demonic people mindset. Now, let's see if it parallels their mindset today. Come on, verse 6.
Enjoy the good things that are present.
Right, let us enjoy the good things that are pleasant. Come on.
And let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth.
Come on.
Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us.
Right, come on.
Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered.
Come on.
Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuous. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place.
Right, let us leave statues of ourselves in each place. Right, let us leave our flag in each place. This is why you hear what they saying.
Bro, that's Esau all the way. Like
you hear what they saying. They talking about like let us enjoy life. This is why they go around and say YOLO. You only live once. Right. Like this is their mindset. Right. Solomon breaking it down. Come on.
For this is our portion, and our lot is this.
This is their portion. They're saying their portion is now. This is what you read earlier, right? For Esau is the end of the world. He knows this. He knows. That's why he's telling his descendants, let's live it up now. Right? Come on.
Let us oppress the poor, righteous man.
Now it's going to start getting into us. Read that part again.
Let us oppress the poor, righteous man.
This is their goal. This is their goal set. Listen, you can be Christian, you can be Muslim, you can be any Catholic, you can be anything you so-called want to be. Right, but God said, if God said you were a Hebrew Israelite, that's what you are, right? And their goal is to destroy you, right? Come on.
Let us not spare the widow,
come on,
nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
Come on.
Let our strength be the law of justice.
Let our strength be in the American justice system, right? Because that surely is righteous, right? Come on.
For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous.
Let us lie and wait. This is what they do. Let us lie and sit back and wait for these righteous people. Come on.
Because he is not for our turn.
Come on.
And he is clean, contrary to our doings.
And he is clean. What was that? Contrary?
Yeah, contrary to our doings.
He was clean and contrary to our doings. Hold on, read this real quick, bro.
Counterfeit.
Oh no, my bad. We didn't get to that. My fault. Salah.
Keep going.
Yeah, come on.
He upbraideth us with our offending the law and objecteth to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. He professeth to have the knowledge of God, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord.
Right, hold up. It said that he goes at our transgressions of our education. Right? We tell people, right, that Esau's educational system ain't worth nothing. Right? This is what we do. Right? Come on.
He professed to have the knowledge of God, and he calls himself the child of the Lord.
And this is why they mad at us. You got brothers coming out saying, listen, I'm a child of God.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you claiming to be a child of God, that's not a problem. But now I say I'm a child of God, now it's a problem. Now we see who the real children of God is. Because it's a problem for us to call ourselves a child of God. Come on.
He was made to reprove our thought.
We were made to correct this world. Come on.
He is grievous unto us, even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion.
Come on.
We are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
We are esteemed of him as counterfeits, right? So ain't this what they do? This what they just did when Deshaun Jackson was doing. I was seeing on Sports Center. The white guy who was with Stephen A. You know, he was laughing at Deshaun Jackson, saying it don't make no sense that he's calling himself a Jew. You know, he's basically calling him a counterfeit.
Right.
Read that part again.
God, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
Right. We don't believe he's a Jew. He's a counterfeit. So read that real quick.
Counterfeit. Made in exact imitation of something valuable or important with the intention to deceive or defraud.
Right. So who are we trying to deceive? What profit is it for us to claim that we're the children of God, to claim that we're the Jews, when Jewish people possess this entire world, right? And all the riches, mostly all the banks, right? So what profit is this of us to claim it? I mean, when y'all are claiming it and y'all obtained everything, right? You're the counterfeit, right? Hold on, read that definition again.
Made in exact imitation of something valuable.
You were trying to be made in the exact image of something valuable, right? And the white man ain't never been valuable, right? And this is why he needed slaves to make everything that's so-called great in America,
That's right.
Right? Come on.
Or important with the intention to deceive and defraud.
Right.
Or defraud.
Or something that's important like us, right? With the intention
to deceive and defraud.
And that was your attention, to deceive and defraud.
Right.
I mean, in fact, this is finish it out with this thing. Keep going on 16.
God, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that God is his Father.
And this is why they hate us. We boasting in these last days that's our Father.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, we boasting, we proud about it. You see brothers wearing the name on their forehead, right? Wearing it on the chain, right? Wearing it on the shirts, right? We boasting in it. We not sitting back saying, well, we're all the children of God. We standing up bold and saying, yo, we're the children of the Most High God, Yahweh, right? We're Yasha, right? We're saying that we're the children of God and making it boldly. We not, slipping, back talking, trying to side talk, trying to whisper it around. We going live and direct saying, listen, we're the children of God. And this is why y'all don't like it. But brothers and sisters, be prepared for this next verse, because it's, it's a price for claiming that you're the children of God in these last days for some people, and we don't know what our lot's going to be. So be prepared if this may be your lot. Come on.
let us see if his words be true.
Right. And this is what Esau's saying. He's saying, let's see if he really is the children of God. Right? Let's really see if God really dealing with them. Come on.
And let us prove what shall happen in the end of him.
Let's put them in FEMA camps. Right? Let's afflict them. Right? Let's beat them down to the ground. Right? Let's raise the price of everything, of meat and everything, and give him even less money an hour. Right? Let's keep afflicting him more and more. He want to claim that he the child of God. Let's see if God really dealing with him.
Right.
Come on.
For if the just man be the son of God,
right? So if a just man is the son of God, come on,
he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies.
So y'all be prepared for this, because guess what? It's race wars coming to America, and the Lord is sending his servants out, to help proclaim and help brothers and sisters get prepared and more comfortable for these last days. Right. So with that, hopefully brothers and sisters get edified, until again we bid shalom.
Shalom.